Alright folks, so what we have here is a new Olight H1R Nova headlamp. I'm really excited to do this video. This is an upgrade to the recently released H1 Nova headlamp. When I did the review for that, I thought that was the best headlamp that I've ever reviewed, and I think that this one's even better. So what I wanted to do is just walk through the features of this flashlight and take it outside and do some beam shots. But before we do that, why don't you go grab yourself a nice cold one, come on back, and we'll get started. Before we get started on this review, I did want to mention that I was contacted by Olight and they asked if I would do a review of this flashlight, and of course I agreed. Olight has been an extremely good sponsor of the TheSmokinApe channel. They sent me numerous products to review, and they're putting out great products on the market. I love flashlights and I like to do reviews of flashlights, so I agreed with Olight and they sent me this headlamp in exchange for this video review. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is a quick rundown of everything that ships with this flashlight. You get the flashlight, you get this great neoprene holder that comes on this easy to use elastic headband, and it's not complicated. It doesn't have all kinds of extra straps. It fits comfortably on your head and has one adjustment point that's very simple to adjust. I don't want to fool with it too much because I have it perfectly sized to fit on my oversized head. It ships with a battery, which is great because these batteries can be about $8 or so. Let's see if I can go ahead and zoom in on this battery and get a look at it. It's an Olight branded RCR123A. It's a little bit hard to see here, is given the lighting, but this is a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and you can charge it either in a charger or in the flashlight itself. And by having the ability to charge it in the flashlight itself, it makes this a great EDC camping utility headlamp. It comes with this, I think it's like a suede bag, and it has this little loop on the side, which is kind of handy. What it does is it allows you to remove the pocket clip. You just slide this up on the pocket clip. When the pocket clip's attached to the flashlight, pull it and it comes off rather easy. That's if you choose to use this pocket clip and carry it as an EDC style pocket flashlight, which I may do. It also comes with the charging station, which is magnetically attached to the flashlight when you want to charge. And it has a USB output. And what's handy about this USB output is that you can plug it into one of these adapters that come with like an iPhone or an iPad or any other USB type adapter. Alright, taking a quick look at the user manual, we're not going to walk through the whole thing. You can see that it's good for 72 meters. This flashlight, it has kind of a, let's take a quick look at the flashlight. When you take a look at it, it has more like a floodlight lens on here, and what this does is makes more of a floody throw, which is really handy for flashlights that are going to be used in your personal space. You're not going to be using this flashlight to look great distances. You're going to be using it to illuminate where you're working and where you're walking. Alright, so like I mentioned, we have 72 meters of throw. In this brightness, its max setting, you got 600 lumens, which is pretty good. And it has 1280 candela. It says it's IPX rated at an 8, which means it can be submerged in up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes. It has an SOS mode. It has impact resistance up to 1.5 meters. And it uses a Cree XML2 bulb, which is a pretty decent bulb. It's not the best on the market, but it's a good one. And there's some other stuff that I can't quite read, but it does say that you can use an RCR123A, which is the rechargeable version of the lithium-ion battery, or you can use a lithium primary, which is a CR123. It has 5 settings: turbo, high, medium, low, and moon. So on turbo, it starts off at 600 lumens, and it will drop down after 3 minutes to 180 lumens. And it can run for 80 minutes at 180 lumens. Now here at high is 180 lumens, it can run for 100 minutes, but that's if you don't step down. Medium is 60 lumens, which is a great setting. It's a perfect EDC flashlight lumen mode. Lasts for 5 hours. Low is 15 lumens, 20 hours. And then the moon mode is 2 lumens for 6 days. Let's go ahead and take a look at the flashlight. And we'll walk through the mode settings on this bulb, but I'm going to take it out of this holder so it's a little bit easier to operate for the camera. So when the flashlight's off, if you do a long press, it comes on in moonlight mode. We talked about that being about 2 lumens. Then what I can do is hold this in to step through the various modes: low, medium, high, and see how it goes like that. Now let me step up one more. Oh, I turned it off by accident. Let's turn it on. There we go. One of the things I want to show you is it does have a memory mode, so if I go ahead and turn this flashlight off, when I turn it back on, it goes back to that same mode. Now at any time, a quick double press will take you to your turbo mode. And then I turned it off, waiting for my camera to normalize again. Turn it back on, it goes straight to turbo mode. Holding the button in, again, allows me to step through the various modes. And at any time, if I do a quick triple tap, it takes me to SOS mode. So with the flashlight being off, the last mode that I wanted to share was Lockout Mode, which makes sure that your flashlight doesn't accidentally get turned on while it's in your pocket or in your backpack. So what you want to do from an off position is press and hold the light for 2 seconds. There we go. So now whenever that is hit, it just momentarily comes on and doesn't activate the flashlight. To deactivate Lockout Mode, you just reverse the procedure and hold the flashlight button in for 2 seconds. There you go. Now the flashlight is on. It can be turned off and turned back on into its previous mode. Alright, let's take this flashlight out and do some beam shots. Alright folks, what we're going to do is a little bit of a real world example as we're doing an inspection on the engine compartment of a vehicle. So with the headlamp, first thing I'm going to do is a long press, and I'm going to go into moonlight mode. And when I do that, it's I can see inside the engine compartment, but I can't see well. So what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of a longer press, and then that takes me to low. Low's pretty good, but I think I want to step up to medium. And there's the medium setting, and I can see pretty well inside the engine compartment. And this is what I would use in real life if I was going to inspect. I step up to high. High's a little bright. I'm getting some reflection off of some of the shinier parts of the car, and I don't think I would use this. Let's do a quick double tap to go to turbo. There you go. Well, that really lights it up, but it's a little overkill and more than what I need. Let's go and get some shots walking around and see how they look. We're just going to start out with medium. Alright, so we're back from doing the beam shots, and one of the things I wanted to share is that while this flashlight is mounted, it's very easy to adjust the angle at which you want your beam to point. Just simply rotate the flashlight, and then this rubberized holder here holds it in place firmly. But as you can see from the beam shots that are outside, this is a really capable headlamp. It's a really capable flashlight as well if you choose to use it that way. I'm really impressed with this flashlight, and I continue to be impressed with everything Olight sends out. So I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to review this, and thanks everybody for watching.